The host team, San Francisco's 49ers, a lot of them been out in full force this week. They finished the year 12-5, losing to the Seahawks 41-6 in the divisional round. Talk about a defensive performance. They were just decimated by injuries, though, losing key players like Fred Warner, Nick Bosa on IR, Brock Purdy, George Kittle, Trent Williams missing significant time, and then Kittle suffering that devastating Achilles tear on January 11th. He played 11 games this season, though, finished with 57 catches, 628 yards, 7 scores, selected to his 5th consecutive Pro Bowl, and it hasn't stopped him at all.
No.
Because he has been everywhere this week. Hey, George, thanks for joining us, bud.
Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Hey, Kittle.
Thanks for having me.
You tore your Achilles, and I want to get this straight. Pleasure to have you. Were you really playing golf 9 days later, and if so, how?
Yeah, no, I found a golf club actually that uses gunpowder to shoot the ball 250 yards. And the company was based out of the Bay Area, so they dropped it off at my house the day before I left for Cabo. And yeah, they would just drive me up everywhere, and then my wife would go putt for me. I actually shot a 77.
No, you didn't.
Come on. There you are, though.
I reached the green
there's
in
proof
two.
Positive.
I'll send you a photo of my scorecard. I think I shot a 77. My wife two-putted everything the whole day. She actually hit 2 30-foot putts, too. It's pretty incredible.
So,
we had like 8
you know,
birdies.
Yeah, who needs to stand when they're playing golf? I mean, that was just perfect. But how is your recovery going? Because I heard you were, like, ready to push this timeline up. Like, what are we looking for perhaps next season?
Oh, you know what? I like to keep people in surprise and suspense, but everything's going the way it's supposed to go. They're excited with, how my surgery went, what my recovery, what it looks like. And so, I mean, everybody's on page that if I just stay on top of it and attack it like I do everything else, I have the opportunity to play a lot of football next year, which is all I care about.
You mentioned attacking it like you do everything else. You've done that this week. Your city, you're representing your city. It's the home side of the Super Bowl. But how has it been being here, representing your city and team, but not being in the big game?
I mean, I wouldn't be in the big game regardless because I'm hurt, so I think it affects me less than like Christian McCaffrey, so it is what it is.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed it, though. You know, I really enjoy hanging out with all the guys. I get to see players I don't get to see very often. I'm just thoroughly enjoying the entire process. And the fact that, San Francisco gets, people get to go experience it that might not get to see it very often, I think that's good for the city. People get to see how awesome it actually is and how unique it is. And I think people are enjoying it so far, because I am.
Yeah, listen, the season was enjoyable despite all those injuries that we mentioned. I mean, you guys win 12 games.
That was a tough cut-up. That was a tough cut-up to watch from my seat right here. You guys, you showed every injury possible. I was like,
I know. I'm sorry about that. Listen, I hope you felt the love, though. Like, literally, when you went down with the Achilles, I mean, the reaction across the board, across the league from fans, you're so beloved. Your team had gone through so much. I mean, what did you learn about this squad that you guys just were incredibly resilient this season and kept winning despite all that adversity?
I was really just excited. Every time I look at a football season, you look at young players, you look at free agents that you sign, and I'm always just talking about I want guys to take advantage of their opportunities. And this is a year that we had so many guys step up and have to make plays, score touchdowns, get tackles, do all the crazy stuff. And we had so many guys take advantage of their opportunities. Like Mac Jones came in and won 5 games. Like we're not in the position without him. And then we had guys replace Bosa, we had guys replace Fred. We had Jake Tonjes, he got 5 touchdowns this year as my backup. And I just like watching guys take advantage of those opportunities because it's a way for them to take a step forward in their career. And what I'm just excited for is that I think that we're going to have a lot more better players next year going into the season.
Yeah, because they've got playing depth now. They were on the field, that next man up mentality. And you mentioned guys that take advantage of their opportunity. Sam Darnold has done that. He was your teammate back in 2023. He was the backup to Brock Purdy. Now he's taken advantage of his next opportunity, led his team to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
When you see that, what do you make of what Sam Darnold's done now in his 5th team and playing in the Super Bowl?
I'm just so excited for Sam. I mean, he's an absolutely wonderful human being. He's hilarious. Great sense of humor, great to be around the guys, and you can just tell he loves ball. And, for him to finally go to a team that, gave him a contract, wants him to be around there, I think all it does is give him confidence. Like, if we're, like, if he was a starting quarterback for the Vikings, they would have given him money. I think he would have done the same thing for them because it's still your confidence in that quarterback, and it gives them more confidence going into the next season. So what the Seattle Seahawks did is they took a really good quarterback, paid him, say, hey, you're our guy, and then that gives him confidence. And so Sam's just playing at the level that he, is capable of playing at, and he's probably going to get better and better and better.
And y'all got to see plenty of him this season. Obviously, division rivals. You played him again in the playoffs. So let's go all the way back to the game that you beat them all the way back in week 1. I know you scored in that game.
Yes.
Yeah. What does it take to beat this team? If you could give a roadmap for that for the Pats on Sunday, what's it going to take?
The most stereotypical football talk I'll ever say is don't turn the ball over, stay on the field, and convert on third down. That's what they really have to do. And you got to make a couple cool plays like this. I mean, this is Jake Tonjes at the end of the game, to win the game. You got to make a couple of crazy plays. That's what it is. And we won the game on a Nick Bosa strip sack while they were on the 20-yard line, had the ability, to go tie it or, score a touchdown to win. So it's you got to make some great plays and then don't make dumb plays. And hopefully, if you're the Patriots, your defense is good enough to try to make their offense make some mistakes and take advantage of them.
Yeah, and look, at the end of the day, football talk usually wins you the game. As George Kittle is joining us on behalf of Old Spice, so we know he smells really good. Hey, 2 teams from California opening the season in Melbourne to start. How do you feel about going down under?
There you go.
So much swagger right now that I am so...
You're going to be packing those in your suitcase for Australia? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Next year.
I have a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Yes, I have so much stuff in there. I'm really excited about Australia. I'm really disappointed right now. I was on Twitter last night, and the Rams got Robert Irwin, so Steve Irwin's son, to do a shout out to Rams fans. Absolutely not, Robert. No, you're a Niners fan, not a Rams fan.
Yeah.
We're gonna fix that. We'll send you some jerseys. We're gonna fix that. No, absolutely
Dancing
not.
with the
I like
Stars
you too
winner,
much for you to be a
too.
Rams fan.
Yeah. Hey, before we let you go, really quick shout out. Your wife, Claire, in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, absolute fire. Well done, my friend.
How
well
lucky am I? Wow.
You very lucky.
I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a word.
Very
No,
lucky. She's the best.
You can be complimentary. You can say she looks fantastic. That's appropriate. It's okay.
I'll just say attaboy. Attaboy, Kittle.
Yeah, you guys are a great couple. We love you. Give